You wouldn't last a day in my shoes. Yeah, you wouldn't last a minute in my ass.
Yeah. Why are we like this now? Okay. Why are we like this now? Why are we like this now? Talking about your crush and your ex and your mess somehow. Why are we like this now? Laughing cause your life hit reply on you out loud. Why are we like this now? Screenshots, side eyes, friends on a group chat clown. Why are we like this now? Welcome to the show, yeah, pull that drama out, yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you or not. I finally remember.
How long have we been doing this now? We've been doing it so long, and you still confused with the countdown. You sit there like a little kid looking at the countdown, like.
Well, I was on my phone, and then all of a sudden I saw 3, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's almost 1. I gotta go, it's 1." I'm so bad at this.
What's going on, y'all? It's Marco, aka DeMarco. This is my lovely co-host Kayla, aka Short Attention Span. Bing bong. This is
Literally.
Why We Like This Now podcast, a podcast where we don't have a niche. We just talk. We just talk shit, and that's what we do. And it's another week of Kayla not going to the movies, and I've watched more, and I've watched more, and I've watched more. Have you watched any?
No.
Have you watched any? Have you watched any? No, you haven't. You haven't watched any. I went to go watch
my house. At least I left my house this weekend.
I went to go watch Obsession. Obsession, grade A, top tier horror movie. You have to watch it.
My
have to
daughter
watch it.
was actually asking me about
Don't
it.
let her watch it.
She asked me, like, "Oh, have you seen this
Don't
movie?"
let her watch it. Go watch it
And
first,
then I
and
was
then you
like,
decide.
and I looked it up, and it said it came out in 2025. So I got confused.
Yeah. So
And then she was like, yeah, she's like, no, it came out this year. And I was like, no, it came out last year. The only movie that shows that came out last year. And she's like, oh, what happened is it did so good and they put it back in the theater.
yes. Well, they didn't put it. What happened is that he made it last year, and then it went to film festivals and shit like that, and then it didn't actually come to like a real theater until like worldwide theaters. Like it was in select theaters, because it was doing so good. It is. I'm trying to get his name real quick, but it's the guy. They do funny skits, and in college he did funny skits, and you've liked some of their stuff. And whenever I show you, you'll be like, oh yeah, that guy. Like they do just funny stuff, and he started doing horror movies, and he did this one, and it just did so good. And when you look at it, you're gonna be like, oh, because his voice is the voice on one of the whenever he calls in for the wish, and I recognized his voice, and I was like. Oh, that's that guy that made the movie. But it's so fucking good, like horror movie wise, and like what we talk about, this whole toxic shit. Like it's creepy as fuck. Like it's really unpleasant, and that's why I'm like, don't take your daughter to watch it. Go make your own assessment first before you let her watch it. Like, but I wouldn't let her watch it.
Well, she was asking me about it. I didn't even know about it, and she started asking me about it, and then you just mentioned it right now, and I was just like, "Oh, okay, must be the same movie." And then she was telling me about it, and I was just like, I researched it a little bit. I've been so tired, like mentally this week. I can't even like focus on anything. Like I'm just like so done. And it's not. I'm not exhausted like my body. I'm not. I'm still running. Like I'm running on caffeine right now.
Mentally exhausted. It's May. It's the end of. You're doing your job. We're doing this. You're still trying to shuffle people in your life. Kids are getting out of school. All of that shit's happening. So you're just like.
Yeah, and I have like a second media job online too that I do, and it's like it's just a lot of mental stuff because it's like that kind of thing. It's just
yeah, and that's what, like, you know what, doing what I'm doing now is like I have to start getting used to, because I know you do this too, because you do it with me. I know you do it with me, and I do it with you too, and I do it with other people where like I'll text something or they'll text me. And it's something real easy, something that you'll be like, okay. And then you'll go do something else. Then you'll come back and it's like hours later or even a day later. Sometimes 2 days, a week later. And you'll look and you're like, fuck, I forgot to fucking text them back. Fuck. you know, and
I
you're just
literally
like,
do that all the time, and people are like, "Do you remember me?" And I'm like, "Oh, they
fuck.
texted me like twice, and I still haven't answered back." I was like, "They must hate me." And then I have to like go into like, "I'm sorry, I've been busy," and they're like, "Okay, well, no one's too busy to answer a text." And I'm like,
And I hate when
"No,
people
you're
say that.
100%
Yeah.
right. I'm not too busy to answer a text. However, I was I was texting you, and then I forgot, and then I didn't get back to it."
And that's,
I was like,
hate
"But you're
when
100% right.
I
I
hate when
wasn't too
people
busy."
say that, where they say that, oh, well, I guess I'm not important enough for you to text. It's not that. It's not that you're not important. It's just that at that time I was doing something else and I forgot. And even
Yeah.
though the text was interesting, even though I wanted to text you back, like something came up and it's like, and now you look like the bad person or whatever. Oh,
I
you made
know,
time
and
for
it
that
happens
person.
a
And it's
lot.
like,
It happens to me
so
a lot.
do we got to start getting used to like just doing the things right then and there?
Hmm.
Because I don't know if you
Really
do
do.
this too, where like somebody will be like, "Hey, next Saturday I'm going to be in town," even if it's just like a girl or a relative, or even if it's a date, anything. And you're just like, "Hey, next Saturday I'm going to be doing this," and you look and you're like, "I'm free," and they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, we should do this, and this," and you want to say yes because you're free. You know what I mean? But then
Hmm.
somewhere in your mind you're like, "What if something comes up? I can't commit to something now. I can't say yes to you right now." Because you say yes, then when it comes up and you cancel, you look more like an asshole than saying, "Oh, I'll let you know." You know what I mean? So
So if
like,
it's too early in the week, what I do is I say like, I'm free on the weekends most of the time, but let me check with my boss. My boss is gonna know, like she'll let me know like on Thursday or Friday or something. Like if I have to do any work, because every once in a while I do have to work on the weekends, but it's
yeah,
not really have to. It's kind of optional. But who doesn't want to make money? I mean, I'm one of those people. I'll work almost any time because I want to
yeah,
make money. But
guard
but
motherfucker.
but yeah, and it's only like a couple hours usually if it's on Saturday. It's like 1 or 2 hours. But I'll be like, oh, let me check in with my boss. It's too early to say like whether or not there's gonna be work on Saturday, like a little bit of work or something where I have to go in for a couple hours or something. And then I'll be like, but I'll let you know on like in the next couple days. So then that's what I do.
I know.
And
And
I don't
then
let
what
them
sucks is
know.
that when you want to say
I
no,
don't let them
what
know.
when you want to say no, do you just say no, or do you just like let the time pass and then be like, "Oh, my bad about this weekend. It was busy."
No, I just say I can't do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That's my
straight with
problem, is that
it.
sometimes I just, and it's not that I even do it on purpose. Sometimes I'll just forget that I was like, "Oh, I'll let you know on Friday if I can do that on Saturday," and it's just like, then Saturday comes and then I was like, "Man, I was supposed to do something today." And then you end up not doing anything and you're like, "Fuck, I should have just fucking went."
That happens to me a lot where I do say no, I can't do it, or like one person was really interested in dating me or something, and I was just like, no, really, I'm just really not interested. And then he's just like, I don't matter, whatever. But I was just like telling him straight up, like, but I didn't tell him the day of. I told him a few days before, and then I was just like, I'm just not interested. And then that day came, and I'm like, I know I never really saw him, but I should have just kind of met up with him
Yes.
because
Yes. And
I'm not doing nothing.
I do it with run. I do it with the runs. I'm like, "Oh, there's a marathon in this city in 4 months from now," and I'm just like, "What if 4 months comes and something comes up?" No, sign up, do the fucking thing right now. And I hate it. Like if you like, let's say you're gonna do a concert or even the runs like I'm talking about. Like they're like, "Oh, the price is real cheap right now. If you wait until that time comes, it's gonna be double the price." And you're like, "Fuck."
Hmm.
And then that week comes and you're like, "Fuck, I have to pay double the fucking price because my ass waited." We got to get better. We got to get better. Why are we like this now? I don't know. Why do we do that? Why do we do that instead of just saying, "Yeah, I can do that," and just
You
throwing
know
it on
why?
the
I'm
calendar?
gonna
Why?
tell you right now because something better might happen. We're worried that we might commit to something that we don't really want to do or we're not sure. And then something better might happen. But you know what happens? Nothing. Absolutely nothing fucking happens because I don't
Exactly.
go
Every time, almost
anywhere.
every time.
I
Yes.
mean, this past Saturday I went out, and it's been the first time in months that I went out. But like I never do anything ever. So like if anybody tries to plan anything on Saturday and then I say no, I'm just like That's such an asshole thing to do because I'm not doing nothing.
Exactly. And then we just look bad. We look like bad people. We look like we don't care. We look like we're just one of those fucking all of a sudden we're
Stuck up
toxic. All of a sudden we're
haters.
stuck up or we're fucking this and that and you're just like, fuck no, that's not whether it's a date or if it's even if it's just a platonic thing or if it's just family. Even when it's family, I'm like, my bad. I thought I was going to like it literally takes somebody like I got you this fucking ticket. We're going and you're just like how do I get
I
out
want
of
to
this
go hiking this weekend.
But go hiking then.
I might go hiking. I might go find a spot and go hiking.
See, the thing about California is that y'all have a lot more places to hike that has like mountains and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we have
Especially
trails
where
here.
I am. There's a lot.
Yeah, we have trails here, but there's not like mountains and shit. So like I can still run. There's like a couple lakes that I can go like around and stuff. It's cool, but it's not like one of those things like you're hiking. Like you're not climbing elevation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's one that's like in my city, but it's like in the mountains, so it's a little further away. It takes us 20, 25 minutes to get over there because you have to kind of go up the mountain a little bit. But like there's a waterfall when you get to it. I brought my kids and I didn't even know what the hike was like there. And I brought my kids one time and it was like a waterfall. They absolutely loved it, even though they acted like they were gonna hate it. And they loved it. They had so much fun. So I need to find more trails and more hiking places that I could bring them. So I gotta go by myself first because this last one was too hard to do without knowing.
I bought this big ass calendar. It's like a dry erase board, and I'm about to put it up. And for the summer, I'm gonna start writing shit in it. And I'm telling my daughter too, like, this is where we're going here. Be ready for this. This is what we're doing this day. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see if it works. We got to get better though. We got to get better.
I had one of those and I just ignored it.
But this is the reason why we always talk about vacations and we don't go on vacations. All my vacations are always like last minute. Like I'm just like,
yeah.
Oh, you know what? I have a week off this week. You know what? Let me see what I can do. And then you start looking at your options, which are real fucking slim because you didn't plan shit. And you're just like, fuck, I guess I'm gonna have to fucking drive instead of fly. And then you know what I mean? Like it's just.
Yeah, like I want to go to Utah so bad. Like a little vacation here. I want to go to Utah because I want to go like they have like these really cool like hiking areas and like you can go and see these like mountains that have like all these colors in it. It looks so beautiful.
Well, if you go to Utah, I'll go to Utah too.
You're a hater.
What you know?
It looks beautiful.
I'm not hating. I just said I want to go too. No, how's that hating?
I think you're a liar. I think you're just saying to make fun of me.
No. It should have been an inside joke, and you didn't take an inside joke.
If I go on like
it was like an inside joke that you like. Sometimes your head doesn't work, and then later on I tell you, you're like, oh, that's why. Like it was supposed to be an inside joke, and you didn't get it. But yes, when you go to Utah, I'll go to Utah with you.
You're talking about the one from last year.
No.
Inside joke. Because I said I wanted to go last year too. And I never went. But anyway, no, but the real vacation I want to go on is to Greece.
Oh, I need my passport. I don't even have a fucking passport. That's another thing. I keep telling myself I'm going to get a passport and I don't go get a passport.
I know. Mine just expired. Like
I got family in Mexico that I haven't visited, and my excuse is that I don't have a passport. I need to go, and I don't have my fucking passport. I need to get my fucking passport.
Where in Mexico are you going?
Zacatecas.
Oh, okay.
Hey. But yeah, we got to get better. I love Boosters. Don't go watch that movie. Dumbest fucking movie I've ever seen. It didn't make any fucking sense. I love Boosters with Keke Palmer.
Oh,
I was kind of excited about it. It had Keke Palmer, it had Demi Moore.
Yeah.
Demi Moore is like this big, like it's about boosters, and I thought it was gonna be like a real movie. Like you have these boosters stealing clothes, fashion designers, and selling it. And then you have this big ass fashion designer, which is Demi Moore, and she's like mad because the boosters are selling shit, and you think like it's just a regular movie, but it's not. It's like a trippy movie. Like it makes no sense. Like there's monsters and weird shit. There's a part where this demon.
I hate when people do that. They put like
it's just
weird shit in there that doesn't make any sense.
It didn't make any sense. And then the reviews are so good. They're like, oh, it's so artistic, and you're just like, no, this movie didn't make fucking. I wish I would have known. I would have gone to see this fucking movie or been ready to go watch it. But let's see that one. See, you're so behind that you just.
Dude, I haven't been in the movies in forever. And
I
it's just
could,
because
I'm gonna have to
honestly, I
start
just
like
hate
a.
leaving my house. I hate
But here's
leaving
the
my
reason. Here's the
I know
reason
it
why
sounds
I go.
bad.
Here's the reason why I go to the movies, and I know you do this too. You start watching a show. You start watching a movie at home. You're watching it. You're watching it. You're watching it. Fuck! What just happened?
Literally.
Fuck! And you're there and you rewind it,
And I'm like, oh fuck, it's dinner time.
and then again, and
And
then
then
you're
go
like, oh
get a
fuck!
burrito.
So when you go to the movies, you paid for the movies. You put your phone down, and you
Oh,
don't
I always do.
pay.
I never use my phone.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I go to the movies because I make sure to watch whatever the fuck I'm watching. That's why I've been going so much often because, like I said, I'll be watching a show and I'm like, fuck, rewind, 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 rewind.
Oh
And then
yeah.
you're watching 15 minutes into it again and you're just like,
And I'm like, oh fuck, I don't even remember what part it was
attention
on.
spans. I think
we
we're just, we have undiagnosed ADHD is what we have.
Oh,
It's autism.
awesome.
I got the tism.
No, I don't got no autism.
So you said you went out this weekend?
Yeah. I went to my bar, but the people that said they were going to be there weren't there. It was the weirdest thing. It was like all weird. It wasn't like normal. But I went and I met with one of my friends and stuff like that. We had some drinks and it was pretty cool. Some guy asked me for my number. I gave it to him. I gave it to him even though my friend was there and he was buying me drinks. It was just a weird thing.
Wait,
I don't
is
know.
he your friend or is he not your friend? Like, how does this
No.
work?
My friend, but he was just buying me drinks. I don't know if it's we.
But was he weirded out that you got a number?
Hard to tell.
Okay. Because like if you and me went out and I went to the bathroom, you were getting a number, I came out, you were getting a number. I mean, I might make fun of you. I might say some funny shit, just some funny shit that I would usually say. Like, yeah, make sure I'll just something stupid just to make him laugh, make you laugh, and you feel fucking get all red and shit. But I wouldn't hate. I'd be like, cool. You know what I mean? Did he seem like he was like a little, hold on. You say friend. You say friend. Is he a friend because he's your friend? Or is he friend because you friend zoned him?
Oh, we friends. Yeah, we did the friend zone a long time ago. We're nothing more than friends. Literally, I didn't drive with him, nothing like that. I met him there.
No, what I'm asking is that like when you first met him, I don't know, it was years ago, months ago, whatever. When you first met him, was he trying to get with you?
No.
That's why he had that fucking look on his face, like, because there's still some type of hope in his mind. In his mind, there's just like some type of hope. So if he sees you getting a number, he's like, "Fuck, bro, I just still fucked. This shit ain't working."
I already told this person like many times I'm not fucking.
Still trying to open the door, and all the fucking keys ain't working, and all the fucking keys ain't working, and then
I was like, I'm not.
And then all of a sudden the key went in, and he's like, "Oh, hey, the key went in," and then he saw you get a number, and he's like, "Fuck, the key's not working still."
I'm trying to stay not fucking people or anyone at all, like no friends with benefits until I have a boyfriend. Or until I'm seeing someone that is potentially going to be my boyfriend. Because honestly, I can't really have a boyfriend if I haven't fucked them because I feel like I need to like.
So did the guy that you gave your number to, did he call you or text you?
So I gave him my number. He gave me his number, and I put it in my phone like wrong so many times, and I kept calling it. So someone's probably gonna be mad that night because I called at like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever that. And then he was just like, "Okay, put yours in mine." So I put my phone number in it and called it, and then we never talked again.
Oh.
Ever. I don't even know what he looks like, to be honest, because I was kind of drunk. And probably he doesn't remember me either, so that's good.
That's good. All right.
No, because I'm scared because I don't know what he even looks like. I honestly, I kept trying to think like, I know I gave someone my number, but I don't even remember what he looks like. I'm like, that's bad because I don't usually do that kind of thing. Usually I'm like, nah, that's okay. Thank you.
And I went.
Oh, he must be kind of cute.
Yeah, I mean, he's at least beer goggles. He's at least beer goggles cute.
yeah, I don't know. I had
You
like
know what I
a
mean?
couple shots and like a lot of beers, and I was drinking a lot that night.
I don't know what's like going on with me. Like I really just don't feel like doing shit. Like I went to my hometown, there was parties and all kinds of shit to do, and I just didn't do it. It was my mom's birthday. That's the only reason why I went
Aw.
and went to go eat and say happy birthday, and then just kind of just hung out over there. Ran. I'm boring.
No, I'm the same way. This is the first time I've been anywhere. Not even the movies. That's what I'm telling you. I don't go nowhere. This is the first time I've been anywhere outside my house other than to work or to pick up my kids or do something with my kids that they need done. Um, like for a long ass time. Like I don't like do anything. I literally don't even leave my house if I don't have to. And it's not because I'm like, oh, I'm scared of people. I don't want to be around people. It's not that. It's just that I'm so just not ready to deal with the outside world. Like I went to the makeup store the other day and I was just like, oh, I don't want to be here. I love makeup. And I love buying makeup. But for some reason I just wasn't. I think I'm just mentally tired. I just need
Yeah,
a
that's what
vacation.
it is. That's what it is. So we're gonna do better. We're gonna plan some shit. We're gonna do better, and that's what we're gonna do.
Man.
Let's go to the first
Yeah.
one.
I didn't realize the dating pool for men until my brother showed me his texts. This man has been texting this girl for 3 weeks. Good morning texts, planning a date, like actually locked in. She hits him with, and I'm reading this word for word. Hey, so I just got out of something and I think I need to be alone for a while. You're literally so sweet though. He said, okay, totally respected it. Didn't even double text. 2 days later, she posted a guy on her story, completely different dude. Tagged him, heart emojis, the whole thing. And then this is the part that actually made me nauseous. She texted my brother yesterday. Hey, stranger, what are you doing tonight? I miss talking to you. Miss talking to you. You left. You literally left, and now you're bored, so you're coming back. I owe men an apology. I had no idea y'all were
Let's
dealing
just
with
address
this.
the elephant in the
I
room. I
didn't.
kept staring at her boobs.
But no, and I don't know if you noticed that like she repositioned it so you could see it more. She
Yeah.
repositioned the phone so you
Yeah.
could see it more. I'm like, bro, I was trying to listen to what the fuck you saying. All of a sudden you're just like, yeah.
Let's talk
Come
about
on.
that. Sorry, man, you have to deal with this. 'Cause I'd be staring at them titties too.
Like I didn't even hear what you
Where was
said.
that? I mean, I heard most of what she said, but for the most part, I was just like, "Whoa, those are big." I know
Sorry,
they're fake, but
what
they're
were you
big.
saying about tits again? I'm sorry.
I was like, I know I have big boobs too, but I didn't realize that was the whole thing. No, but no, dating sucks. It's the worst. And someone told me, oh no, I was talking to someone, my boss. I was talking to my boss about it because she's like, so how is dating? Because she's been married for like ever. And then I'm like, it's awful. I don't even want to do it. I just want to be with someone, but I don't want to date. And then so I was like telling her like how like, and she's like, oh, men are that bad. I'm like, no, not men, not just men. It's women. Women are worse than men nowadays. I was like, she's like, really? And I'm like, way worse. Women are way worse than men.
Is
in the
it?
dating pool.
Do you think it's because y'all have more options? Do you think maybe that's the reason why?
No, I
Because
think people just don't know how to fucking talk anymore nowadays. Because I don't even have any friends that are girls really because of that reason. Because they're not fun. I won't have fun.
because that's literally what happens is that like, and then it's like she was just bored, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, like she didn't want to date with me, but at the same time she still wanted to keep talking with me, and it's like, and then, guys are so, oh, okay, hello, especially if she looks pretty, you're just gonna fucking deal with it. I mean, I don't say deal
Oh,
with it, but it's just like some men will be like, oh yeah, maybe she just misses talking to me. Because when you see that I miss talking to you, it's kind of like, oh, she misses me. Like, okay, I'm back in the fucking game. No, you're not back in the game. She's fucking bored. She's using you, motherfucker, for
okay.
something.
Yes, we do get bored, and yes, we do talk to random people that we don't talk to for a long time when we get bored. But I told you how straightforward I am with people. There are people that have asked me to date a million times, not because of how I look or whatever. I mean, I'm not the most gorgeous girl around town. I'm just a fun person to talk to. and that's why they like me, because I have a good personality. So like there's like one example, one of my friends, and I talk to him here and there, like every once in a while, whatever. Usually it's when I post a picture and he's like, oh, you look beautiful or whatever, you know, something like that, or you're cute, or he'll say something in Spanish or whatever. And then like, but before, when he asked me to date him, I told him, no, we're friends, like I like our friendship, like I don't want to mess it up with dating, you know, because I know like it can get messy, and it's just I don't want to deal with it, and I don't know that we would be good to date. I think it's just better we just stay friends, you know.
Yeah.
But I do talk to him sometimes when I get bored, like, or when he starts talking to me, like if I'm like not doing anything that day, I'll just talk to him randomly. But he knows, I'm pretty sure he knows that I talk to him.
Pretty sure he knows, but I'm telling you, you give a man a little ounce of hope. I'm
No, but
telling
I
you.
told him many times.
And me having girls,
many times.
and I think that's the reason why I pull for that side, is because like sometimes, like especially in our comments, they're like, we had that one, they were calling me a fucking cuck because I was siding with the girl on that fucking video that they
the
posted,
ceremony.
and it's just like no, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. I'm not fucking pro nothing, like, but I have girls, you know what I mean? And so like my oldest daughter, she'd be like, oh yeah, you know, this dude, this whatever, and then I don't know why he got so mad. I told him that I didn't really, and I'm just like, you don't understand, like when you tell him, you could tell a man, like y'all could be talking and be like, hey, we're not gonna do this, whatever, and then you don't talk to them, but then you say something you could say your mom's a fucking hoe, she's fuck whatever. The guy's not even gonna listen to what the fuck you said. The guy's gonna be like, oh, she's talking to me. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is. You could be pissed off, you could do whatever, but as long as you're talking, that's why like whenever, let's say you're in a relationship with somebody and a dude DMs you, the best thing to do is fucking ignore it. Ignore it or block it. Once you anything, sorry, I have a boyfriend. Oh fuck, they don't fuck, you know. You know what I'm saying? Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean I can't score. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you don't want to be with them, you don't. And that's the thing, is that like nowadays you keep this. And I don't know if you go through this though, but like, have you ever thought, like, let's say you found somebody right now, you had chemistry with them, they might really be the candidate for the person that you want to be with. And then do you ever think like, man, I'm gonna have to stop talking to somebody that like is not relevant, but at the same time, they're fun to talk to. Do you know what I mean? Like y'all can talk about shit like that.
Yeah, like I think like, because no, actually I do think of this sometimes. I'm like, okay, if I actually find someone, like I'm gonna like stop talking to everybody. And I was like, that's gonna be so weird, because I'm so used to like having like all these people that I talk to, you know, on a regular basis. Like whether it's like every day or every other day. Well, I mean, I really only talk to like one person every day, but yeah, like every other day or every few days or whatever. But then I was just like, in my head, I was just like, I'm fine with that. That doesn't bother me. Like, it doesn't bother me, because I've actually thought about that before, and I was just like, that doesn't bother me at all, because I'd rather just know that I have someone and talk to that person every day, and them be my best friend, and me go to them every time I need something.
But not everybody thinks that way, and that's exactly what what they were going on. I don't even know if it was a real situation or not, but I feel like that's what was going on. It's just like they get into a relationship and it's just like, fuck, this dude that I used to laugh with and do all this other shit with, and he used to send me funny shit, now I can't fucking talk to him no more because I have somebody. Like, fuck, hey, I miss you. Like, no the fuck you don't. No the fuck you don't. I mean, I guess you do, but still, it's not like don't you got a boyfriend, bitch? Get the fuck off of my... See, men, you have to start standing your fucking ground and being like blocked, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just... But that's the reason why I don't.
What if the girl straight up says like, I don't want to date you, but I like... Would that change things? Because that's how I am.
Yes.
Like, but I don't say, oh, I like talking to you. I'll just be like, I don't want to date you, but we can be kind of like, we can still talk on here and like, and just be friends and stuff like that. And then they're like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then they still try to date me. So I don't understand.
It doesn't work. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It doesn't work, which is the reason why your friend was jealous whenever you were getting another guy's number, because even though he knew, you knew, y'all talked about being just friends, he still thinks that there's a fucking chance. You got a fucking chance in your mind, and it happens all the time, and it's playing with emotions. And I'm not gonna say I don't do it. I mean, I do it. You know, it happens. I'm a social person. I like to talk to people. I like to have fun with, and you know what I'm saying? There's this person, that person, this person, and you're just like, and it's just one of those things that you have. I mean, you set those boundaries, but at the same time, like, if you don't want to be with them, you have to let them know that, but also not do the extra shit. Do you know what I'm saying? They're gonna send you some sexual memes, and you're gonna laugh at them. I know you're gonna laugh at. But in
Yeah.
his mind, it's like, ooh, she laughed at my sexual meme, and it's just like, why? Do you know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I mean, you're single, so it doesn't matter now. But like, I don't know. It's just giving false hope to people. That's what it's doing. It's just giving them false hope.
Not if you say from the beginning many
But
times.
they don't
throughout
know
the
that.
time.
It's still false hope. You could still say that, but if they wanted to be with you one time, they're gonna want to be with you again. There's just no way that they don't want us to. Feelings just don't change like that. Just because you told me you wanted to be a friend, it's just like, okay. They don't, men, we don't think that way. We don't think like, she said she just wanted to be a friend, so I'm just gonna be your friend. No, it's, she said she wants to be a friend. What do I gotta change to make her change her mind?
Okay, let us know, guys. Let us know if he's right or I'm right. Well, it's not about being right. It's because I want to make sure that I'm telling the person the right thing. If I tell them, hey, I don't want to be with you, I want to just be friends with you or just like talk like how we are now, like I don't want to date you. That to me is pretty clear. Like if a guy told me that, which has never happened, but if a guy ever told me that, I would be like, oh my God. No, actually, recently I did. It was because I was talking to someone and we talk every day, and I thought like maybe like something could come of it, but we live far. So he was just like, it won't work. And then I was just like, but I never said I want to date you. But like, yeah, you're right. It won't work. That's the only
But-
time that Emma's ever told me. But in my head, when we still talk, sometimes I'm like, "Oh, I wish I would. But I don't.
You see what I'm saying? You
But I
see what I'm
don't-
saying?
I
I
just
wish
say I'm
it would
hit.
work. I wish it would work. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. You wish it would work. And you
But I
keep
don't put
feeding
hope
into
in
it. You
it,
keep
'cause I
feeding
know
it. You
it's
keep
gonna
feeding. I know. But you think different though. Like it's just like, oh, I wish it would work. But some people don't get it in their mind. They say, I wish it would work. What do I gotta do to make this work? What do I gotta change? How can I get this? She's gonna change her
No,
mind.
I don't. I actually just like, I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna.
I
find
know
someone.
I'm not, but that's what I'm saying. But other people don't think the way you do, especially men. Especially men. We're gonna get it. We're salesmen. We're gonna fucking do this. She says she's not gonna be this, but one day she's gonna be drunk and she's gonna text me, or one day that dude's gonna make her, he's gonna fuck up, and we're sitting there waiting for you to fuck up because the men are there online ready for you to fuck, ready for the men to fuck up, and we're just like, got it.
So even if I get a boyfriend, you saying people still wait?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
And they know you don't have a chance? Like, 'cause
Yes.
I told them from the beginning.
Yes.
before I
One
got
of the
pregnant,
yes. Even if you posted an ultrasound that you were pregnant, they're gonna be like, fuck, it's like the worst thing ever. You're like, fuck. But a year later, year and a half later, y'all are still following each other, you're still friends. It's just like, okay, she had a baby, but she's not with her man anymore, so I think I still have a chance. I always thought you were beautiful.
Wow. No way.
Here I am giving secrets. See?
Are you
I guess
serious?
I
No,
am
I
that
don't
guy.
believe it. There's no way.
What the? Yes, yes, 100%.
I mean, good thing I can't have any more kids, but hey.
But I'm
Wow.
just saying, people
Yeah, I
will
know.
wait. They're
That's crazy.
miserable. Some people just they don't get girls, or just maybe they got a girlfriend and then that happened and then that stopped,
You know,
and now they're
girls
back
do that
online and all
too.
that stuff too. So yeah, and I don't want to say that this is
Girls do
just a
that
men thing. Like when I say I'm giving away secrets, it's not just men. It's women too. Women will do the same
Girls do
shit.
that, yeah. Women
Women
do
say,
it.
I get it. I get DMs all the time. That, oh, I used to always think you were handsome because of this and this and that, and I'm like, yeah, but when I tried, fuck out my fucking shit.
Or all of a sudden
It
a girl will
happens.
tell you like after you're like with someone,
Oh,
like
yeah.
after you're like dating them, they're like, oh, I always thought you were cute. I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad that because that's what I do. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm glad you have someone. I was like, I always thought you were such a cute person or whatever. I said have such a good personality or like, I would have definitely, and they're like, you would have dated me? Like,
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you see it because you're not looking at it at that perspective. But like, yeah, you just saying that, it's like, fuck. Well, She'll be here after this doesn't work out.
No.
And I know you've gotten that like text or, oh, yeah, me and her are fighting right now. What are you doing?
Yeah, literally. And it said, "What are you doing?" I'll get a text that says like WYD or what are you doing?
WID,
Something
what
like
are you
that,
doing?
yeah. And then I'm like, wait, you have a girlfriend? They're like, oh,
Yeah,
we're not
we're fighting right now.
Something's going on, like we're not.
This.
We have drama, and I just don't feel like dealing with it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
But they
like,
never really say they're broken up.
Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, well, how's everything else going? And then they're like, well, and then they start talking about their life.
We should get together sometime.
Yep,
About this.
and there's that too. We should go have drinks. It'll be like, we should go have drinks sometime. And I'm like, you have a girlfriend? They're like, yeah, but we're on a break or we're not together right this second. I'm like, no, it's okay.
Told you I'm always right.
Anyway.
All right, let's go to this next one.
Mhm.
Oh, and then I see like that's the end of like your messages. It's
Yes.
it's like a new phone or something.
No, it's not a new phone, but I just get a lot of spam, a lot of work messages, so
Okay.
I clean them out every now and again.
All right. Let's just check till we see deleted.
No, why are you gonna do all that? Maybe I'll show you my recently deleted.
I
but
trust her. I don't need to do this. Like I know this is going.
Yes.
There's a lot of messages deleted.
yeah, I
She
do.
works. She's a teacher. It's not.
It's my boss. It's everybody I don't want in my phone when I'm
Yeah.
here this weekend,
Yeah. I don't.
having some drinks. Like I don't want to be
Yeah.
accidentally.
And I don't. Wait. Who was that with 300 messages deleted though?
What?
With 300 messages deleted.
Probably
Who was Johnny?
that is one of my grandmother's friends.
Yeah, no, I know this is going. It's cool. Like
Yes.
honestly, I don't have any. I trust her. I don't.
Yes.
There's nothing. Okay.
You can
I've
keep
seen
my
a lot
phone
of-
whenever,
Yeah.
the rest of the day.
She has her face ID on all my shit. So anytime she wants
And
to.
we're grown. We're like in our 40s.
Yeah, I'm not a little kid. I'm not like
Yes.
this is not. So I appreciate what you're doing. I think
Yeah.
it's cool and I respect it. But I mean, I'm a grown ass man.
Yes. And you can have my phone anytime.
Yeah, she knows it. My shit's
Yes.
always. She has face ID, everything, all my codes. So she can always go through my stuff.
She's cheating. Like her,
First,
even her
wait,
expression-
before we get into that part, it's a why? Why do these people stop for the interviews? Why? Walk away. Be like, I'm not doing this. Go. You stopped for the interview thinking that I don't know. I don't know why they stopped for the interview. That's one thing. But yes,
I know, that's so stupid. Like, if
That's-
you're cheating, why even do that?
that's my grandmother's friend.
Okay, first off, first red flag was like, well, that's just I delete all of these for because I don't want my work stuff. No, you just don't want dicks there. You don't want dicks with your boyfriend. That's why, because you delete them all. No, it has nothing to do with work. Okay, because work can wait. And yeah. So, and then when he saw like, oh, who's Johnny? 300 messages
300
deleted.
messages deleted.
Why would you delete them? And why are you texting your grandma's friend 300 times?
He got that hammer. He got that.
Telling your grandma's friend. Guess I'm good there. No, but I'm saying like she's definitely cheating. And then, yeah, you remember the song "I Don't Wanna Know"?
I don't wanna know if you're cheating. Keep it on the low.
That's what that.
No,
was
but
all
that
about.
basically that's really what it is. That's because that guy was just kind of like, you could tell he's one of those guys that don't want any drama or any of that shit, and he's just like. And then she's like, "Oh, we're grown. We're in our 40s." But that don't fucking matter. When does age matter? Age don't fucking matter
It
anymore.
doesn't.
Yeah.
People in their
no.
40s nowadays are acting crazy.
Yes, and they're and whenever you start getting older like that, I think like you start people like wanting to get that attention. Like you don't think you can get. It's almost like that midlife crisis. Like you don't think you can get that attention anymore. So there you are trying to see if you still have it. And I feel like that's what she's doing. That's what the fuck she's doing. And then he had that K Jewelers bag. I wonder if he had bought her something.
It's usually like a bracelet or a necklace.
Oh man, just stopping for these fucking things. Poor dude, man. Poor dude. Because
I feel bad for him, but I don't at the same time because he could have easily just been like on some of the other interviews that happened, like he could have easily just been like, yeah, who is that? Your grandma's friend, but you texting your
Yeah.
grandma's friend 300 times, and then
No.
be like, "Piece of bitch." you know, and leave.
No, because I don't want to put. I wouldn't want to do that because I mean, it's kind of one of those hard things. Like I don't want to put my drama on the camera. So
Well,
I want to
that's
know
where
what
you
that.
just walk away. You're like,
I want to
okay,
know what
well,
that. Like I don't think I would have been like, oh yeah, we trust each other. Because like he brought his phone. Oh yeah, she can have my phone. Like what the fuck does your phone have to do with hers? Like, dude, like I know people that would have flipped shit right there and fucking acted a fool. I want to know what that ride home was like. I want to know what
either
that ride
very
home was like.
loud or very quiet.
Yeah.
It
'Cause
wasn't
I
in between.
mean,
It was either loud or quiet. It was either there was no forgetting what just happened there. 'Cause I know that he's like in the I don't want to know kind of thing, but in a way, I feel like he does want to know, but he doesn't. Like you said, he might not want to know on camera.
he does,
So maybe
and
he never
but
did it.
that's what I'm saying is that they're older, and like I think he loved her, and he doesn't want that drama, so he doesn't want to have to deal with it. But you can't if you don't want it in your life, you're gonna have to man the fuck up and be like, no, I don't want this shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You just made me look like a fucking idiot on fucking camera, and I didn't fucking flip shit when I know I should have. What the fuck is going on? Because her heart was fucking beating. I know they had the little heart sound, but her heart, you could tell, like, as soon as he was like, oh, you didn't know about the recently deleted? That's when she was like, and you're just,
Yeah. Because if she was smart, she would delete that too, because you can delete that too. Or have secure messages. Or
somebody's a serial cheater.
or cheat through your notes app. No, I've been learning all this stuff online. Literally, I'm just like, wow. There's so many ways.
But yeah, and that's what I mean. It's just like, I don't know.
No, I'm not a phone
I-
checker. I don't check anybody's phones. I don't do none of that because
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what? It comes out. I promise you. You can never check someone's phone. They can
Everything done in the dark
Ever.
comes to light.
It always comes out. That's how I've always found out about people cheating on me, is through like the most craziest ways. I can't even tell you. Like I'm just like, how did
But-
they're like? How
but
did
at the
you
same
even find
time,
out?
But at the same time, maybe this was the light. Like I said, everything the dark done the
Yeah.
light. Maybe she's been doing it for so long, and now it's coming out, and it's just like, okay, well, let me see it. I don't know, because I'm like you said, I don't like to be a phone checker. I don't like to do any of that shit. But
I know.
like,
Oh,
why stop? Why stop for this interview? Why say like, okay, let's do this? As the guy and the girl, like, why do it? There was a little bit of you that wanted to know. You know what I mean? A little bit of you that really wanted to know. Women ain't shit, bro.
I won't
Y'all
check
ain't
phones.
shit.
But like if I come with a guy, like if we're together and like he like hides his phone, like when I come around, like if I'm like walking or something and he hides his phone, then I'm gonna be suspicious, and then I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm good. I'm done. I'm just gonna
Y'all
quit
ain't-
right then. and there.
Women ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. How does it come back to men hiding their phone? It's women. Y'all
No,
are
I'm saying
horrible.
if that were to happen.
Y'all are fucking horrible. Men don't cheat. We don't cheat.
I've never not been cheated on.
It is yeah, awkward as fuck. I don't know. Yeah, that ride home. I
No,
was
but like
drunk
I'm
for-
saying, like I don't check phones. So like even if someone's hiding their phone, like you know how sometimes people get weird with their phone, like when you come
Yeah.
around or something. Like even if that were to happen, which I don't really care because I'm not even really dating. But like if that were to happen, I wouldn't even care. I would just be like, okay, we're done. That's it. Like I'm just not even. I don't want to
Yeah.
deal with any of that.
Yeah, and I don't know. To me, I made an assessment about them. Like they've been together for so long, on and off, and she's doing her thing, and he really loves her, so he just kind of like accepted her
Yeah,
back,
for
and
that-
now they're back. Now they're back together, and now he doesn't want to deal with that shit. So, oh yeah, we grown, man. Appreciate what you're doing. No, you don't appreciate it because if you did, you wouldn't have either done it or you wouldn't have let him do it.
So what I think happened on the way out, I think he was just like, "You're doing it again. You told me you were gonna stop cheating." I think he knows,
Yeah.
but like you said, he loves her so much that he doesn't want to give it up. So I think he's just gonna tell her like, "Hey, what the hell? You're cheating again?" He's like, "I didn't say it on camera because I don't want to show drama, but like, why the fuck are you cheating again? We already went over this. You need to stop or something like that." I think it went down
You
like
need to
that.
stop. No, we need to stop. I'm done. I'm going home.
No, I think he's like
Right.
what I would call a cuck, you know, like someone who watches their girlfriend have sex with someone. But like to me, that's the definition too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I feel like he's like that, like you know. But I mean, I feel bad for him.
Is there
but I
any
don't.
real out here in the world? I don't know if there's any real out here in the world.
Any what?
Real? No real. Women ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. All right, let's go to this next one.
It's men and women. It's everybody.
Why are women so attracted to the players? listen to my words on this. Players have an abundant mindset. You want me? You don't? Don't particularly care. There are a multitude of women that want my time and attention. Number 2, they're confident. I know what I bring to the table. You don't see it? Don't particularly care. I'm moving along. Number 3, they are detached from an outcome. You want to go out with me? Great. Looking forward to it. You don't? I love that for you. Someone else is going to want me. They are detached from the outcome. They are detached from how something should look because they don't particularly care. They know that they're going to get another woman whether or not this one wants them. Number 4, they give energy to the people that deserve it, that are reciprocating the energy. This separates the good guy, the nice guy, whatever, from the player, because the good guy, nice guy continues to shoot his shot with women that don't deserve their energy. The player lets go long before that ever happens because they can feel energetically that that woman is pulling away. And they're like, if you want to pull away from me, baby, good luck. Good luck out there in that world. I don't care. I don't care. I wish you the best. Those 4 traits are the top notch of why a woman is drawn to the player energy.
A confidential player.
Why are women?
Naming all the reasons why I would stop talking to a guy.
What?
I feel like she was naming all the reasons I would stop talking to a guy.
No, it's wrong. Wrong. Women, I don't even think she was talking about a player, honestly. I think she's saying player, but it sounds to me like it's more of a confident man, like a fucking mature, confident man is what it sounded like. Like somebody that knows their worth. Like, because if you tell me something, then I'm not going to fucking grovel over you or all that other shit. And I've been there. I've been the nice guy. I was the nice guy for a long time, and the nice guy never got me nowhere. Fucking nowhere. Because the girls, women, they know that the nice guy is going to always come around. The nice guy is going to be there, but they don't want the nice guy. They don't want you. You know what I mean? And then as soon as you just do something, women start questioning to themselves, like, does he want me? Like, why isn't he doing the same thing as these other men are doing? And it makes you more interesting. And it's because you're the more confident guy. You're the, like, I don't know. It's just, I think everything she said was true because of that. It's just like you're more confident. You're not over there groveling and fucking begging and being the nice guy and trying to shoot your shot and all that other shit. Like, I don't know. Once you say no, then it's done. And then women are like, wait, why the fuck did he just stop? I thought he liked me. Let me go see. And then they come back and start talking to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, but that's why I always tell people, like, I'm not looking for a nice guy, a nice so-called nice guy. I'm looking for a sweet guy. I always say, oh, I just want a sweet guy. To me, that doesn't mean the same thing.
You're gonna end up with that motherfucker on Bedazzled. I think we come up with that fucking movie every time that comes on here, but gonna be like that motherfucker on Bedazzled whenever he wished and he was on the fucking beach and he's all looking at the sun. He's like, and then the guy comes and kicks the fucking dirt in his eyes and takes his girl. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No,
yeah, you're not getting nowhere.
I want a guy who can stand his ground and all that stuff to me because I'm very spicy and I can be super feisty. Like I know it. And I'll start some shit. And then, but I need him to stand his ground and be a man and not like a little like pussy whipped guy because I can't deal with that. That's why I don't date particular people, kinds of people. And then I need him to be sweet to me. Like, so like if there's like sometimes like do sweet things for me because I do that for my man. Like if I'm at the store and I'm like, if I like know like his if I like even just stupid stuff, like if I walk past and I'm like, oh, that's his favorite snack, like I'll grab it and then be like, oh, I got this because I was thinking of you and I saw it. I know it's stupid, but that's just something little that I always do, like because it makes me think of the person. I want that person to do the same.
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
So think about me.
It's either one or the other because it's not gonna happen.
What do you mean?
They don't. You can't have the fucking asshole fucking stand your ground guy and then also have the sweet guy. It's just not gonna happen. Because then if you're always sweet, you're not that. It's just not gonna happen.
Not always.
That doesn't exist.
Think of me.
That's the reason why you're single, because you're chasing that and you're never gonna find that. That's not real.
someone who stands their ground to me, but like also is sweet to me
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's not gonna fucking happen.
No.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna fucking happen.
I've met people like that.
Yeah, and where are they at now?
We're not together, but
Well, that's what I'm
there's
saying.
different
It's just
reasons.
like,
It has nothing to do with that. It's just different reasons that we're not
but
together.
but yes, I mean, we are looking for that fucking that middle ground of, oh, we want them to be a little, you know, like you said, spicy, but we don't want to be toxic, and but you also want them to be sweet and you want them to be nice, and it's just like, no, like you just need yourself a good, confident man, a mature man, somebody that's just not always begging for you and all that other shit. I don't know. That's
Not
what I'm
begging
saying.
for you.
I've been the nice guy
Like,
before, and like treating women like they deserve to be on a pedestal, and it just you end up getting kicked in the fucking face, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
no,
And
I don't mean that. I mean like doing sweet things for me, like I just explained, or getting me flowers every once in a while, but when it's not my birthday or something. The only time I ever really received flowers from a guy was when I was like my freaking birthday, Valentine's Day, or Mother's Day, or something like that. It's never.
so you've never gotten flowers that just when you open the card it said just because it's Wednesday.
No, and that's in a movie. Is that Valentine? Is that the Valentine?
No,
Or
that's
no? What is
that's
it?
two can play this game.
Oh, that's an old one. That's a really old
Yeah,
one.
and they're
That
playing
one
the
has a
fucking
lot of
game.
drama.
And they're playing the fucking game.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but no,
Exactly.
I've never received
Exactly.
anything.
Yeah.
I don't think
So
anyone's ever told me that they love me and actually meant it. Not just had love for me, but like were in love with me. So
I know. I think I like have that as like a trigger pull. Like if something happens, I'm just like, we're gonna get into a big old fight after being with each other for 6 months. I'm like, okay, I fucked up. I'm gonna tell her I love her, and she's gonna forget all about the fight.
I hate you. That's probably what other men do too. That's probably what I've been trapped in before. Like I said, I don't think that anyone's ever meant it. Like really been in love with me, like so in love with me.
I feel the same way. That's the thing is that
Like I know people have
love
loved
is
me.
love is
Loved me
different.
for me.
Exactly. Because
But
I've had
I
women tell
love
me
for
they
me.
love me. I've had the love thing, but I've also had maybe I can right now in my head only think of one, maybe two that they didn't ever say really they love me, but I felt loved, if that makes sense. Like I'm like, oh dang, this is what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like you just
I
feel
have,
loved.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've felt that from some people and then I'm just like, but we just aren't gonna be together.
And then they
I
cheat.
don't want to be with the person.
And then they cheat. Fuck them.
No, for me it's more like I feel like they have real like something for me, but then I'm just like, and it's a good feeling, but I just don't want to be with. I feel heartless. I'm not. I'm really not.
To a woman so heartless.
I'm not.
All right, let's
I'm
go to the
really
last
not.
one.
Free use is a kink or a sexual fantasy where one person's body is readily available to be used by the other person. If I've agreed to free use, I could be literally reading a book, washing dishes, talking on the phone, and my partner can come at any point and just start having sex with me. A lot of times in this fantasy, the person being used continues on with the activity they were doing. So it's like I'm still reading that book, I'm still washing the dish while this person is quite literally using my body. This dynamic usually doesn't involve foreplay. You get right into it. So it is something that must be negotiated ahead of time. Usually what people could do is they'd be like, from this time to this time, we're playing free use. Oftentimes the person who's agreed to free use will just walk around living life naked. The point of this kink is to be available at a moment's notice. If this is a kink you're interested in, normal BDSM rules apply. Consent, communication, clarity. Set boundaries, rules, and safe words. So this could be fun for both of y'all. Enjoy. And let me know what y'all think about this kink because I have strong feelings about it.
At first I was like, oh no, because once something goes wrong, then they're gonna fucking say. I wasn't gonna say that word because I don't know if we can say that word, but yes, that word. But as soon as she said that you have to set the rules, then I guess yeah, you have to be in a relationship for this one. So
Okay, for one, you have to be in a relationship, obviously. And two, I feel like that's kind of how you live your life regardless. Like, kind of. Well, I mean, I guess women say no to a lot, but like, A lot of guys will try to fuck you anywhere you are. Washing dishes, doing anything randomly. They'll come behind you and wanna. And then
Then you say no, and then I'm like,
no,
okay,
if no one's
that's
around, then you do it. I don't know. I'm always.
fucking.
I think we go over this every time. I'm the horniest person ever, and I would just be like, that would probably get me more wet, knowing that he just thought of me and just wanted to fuck my brains out wherever I was in the house. Like, obviously, if there's no kids or anything around, like, I mean, because that would be weird. But like, yeah, I'd be willing. I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's do it right now.
I don't know. I think it's awesome. I think it's good that like you say from this time to this time, even though like I see what you're saying, which in other relationships, like you said, they say no. But I think it's cool to say like from this time to this time, I'm gonna try to do that, and it's almost like it's almost like a sneak attack. Like I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna do this, and she doesn't know, and I'm gonna boom. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's what makes it more interesting to say the time.
You know
that
what?
you're gonna
That's
do it,
actually that's a good way to think about it, because I didn't think about it like that, because then it may not be that day. It may not be the Tuesday that it happens. It might be the Wednesday. And I'm
Right.
like, I wonder if he's gonna try to fuck me, or I wonder if I'm gonna try to fuck him, like, or if I should try to fuck him, or
And
I
I'm
wonder if
probably
we're
gonna I'm probably gonna do that now with my hand. I'm gonna be like, okay, from 3 to 5.
Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll do a little DJing. Get those fingers out. Roll it.
Because you can't do these things if you're not in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like it's just like one of those
No,
things, or even living with somebody, or like I don't know. It's just funny because that's what we're gonna do. Just see what do we do? What are we doing? What are we doing with our lives? What are we doing with our lives? I don't know. I guess it's
No,
better.
so sometimes I think I kind of surprise myself. You don't even want to know what's gonna come out of my mouth right now. But I'm not like, I usually have this thing where like, okay, I'm like only gonna play with myself like between this time and this time at night. I'm only gonna do it, okay? And then sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm super horny, and I'm like, I surprise myself, like, surprise, you're about to come.
Free use, kink, free use.
Getting early in the morning. I surprised myself.
I finished my book too. I finished my book at the same time.
I woke up and now I'm masturbating again.
See,
Fair enough.
that's right. Look, we get here. That's what I'm saying. What are we doing with our lives? From fucking, I don't know.
Well, I can tell you from at least like 9 p.m. to midnight.
Why
I know
are you
I'm
like
gonna
this?
die.
Why are you like this? Why am I like this? I don't know. That's why we get here. That's why we get here every week. We don't know why. We just talk it, and this is what we do. Why Are We Like This Now podcast, where we just talk about the random shit. Kayla's gonna have her word vomit, and it's just gonna come out. And she also has masturbation vomit, and it just comes out, and it just happens. It just
Everything
happens.
is new.
It just happens. Hey, but you gotta get it while you can, because you might not be able to get it again. I'm Marco, aka DeMarco.
Oh, I'll get it
This
again.
is Kayla, DJ Kayla. Why Are We Like This Now podcast. Peace.
Bye.
Who did what? Coach yelling on the TV like they hear us. Why are we like this now?